Hello, Wayans. Welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're playing some more Granadan Grandeur in Europa Universalis 4. I went through just recently, and I was realizing I'm probably not going to get to the next level of court and education at the current moment after I raised autonomy in the Burghers' lands, and so I've just decided against funding them as much, trying to increase income. So I pulled back like 24 ducats a year between the court and education. Lose piety, 40% chance of having people convert in the province of places. In affected provinces. That's a pretty good chance. So give them state support. Gaining legitimacy seems pretty good. Policy of tolerance is pretty good. Usually. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I mean, you know, we're already a dynamic mess of people in this country. A subject who's very close to being loyal again. Probably going to be there at the end of this year, end of this month, or maybe not. Now the other modifiers have continued to round as well. Centralization, divert trade. What is my centralization at? Is that what's affecting it? Liberty, desire, and subjects. Yeah. So the higher my centralization, the more liberty, desire they have. Okay. The stability of our country has improved. Nice. Portugal is just not going to let me spy on him, is he? We have such better tech over this guy. Really tempted to attack. He is winning his war this time around, but... How much are we making for privateering Paris? Less than Genoa. Well, we know he has no ships. I feel like those guys can probably just stay out there and they'll be alright. This army I would like to probably have adjacent to his. Last time we fought him, he had a fort up here, fully maintained. We took the other fully maintained fort. Looks like he hasn't replaced it. So that's going to be the only zone of control that he has. His capital's still right there, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and ferry these troops over this way. Let's go ahead and raise maintenance. I think we're going to get ready here to declare this war. Got a lot of reinforcement to do. It says we'd make more money in Paris than in Genoa, but we make more money from Genoa, so I don't know. I don't know. Don't know, man. Doesn't seem right to me. Don't mind me. It's just a full maintenance army on your borders. No big deal. There's nothing. There's nothing to worry about. We're not going to cause you any issues. Promise. Totally. 6 siege pip leader ready to go. Let's grab him. Mansour ibn Abi Hafs. More day. And we now have manpower low again because of that. That's okay. Alright, let's just declare the war. England's this time around, I think we can probably beat pretty well. We'll declare using our subjects claim. He's got claims on some of the northern territories. You've got claims on nothing. We'll make it over the province of Tras Osmantes. I think we'll just immediately just march in there. Subjects are all loyal. I think sending officers just seems like a good idea. Altogether, how much am I spending on that? Absolutely nothing. I mean, it's so little. 0.53 ducats a month to give them huge morale advantages seems fantastic. No, George rolled a 9. It's okay, it's okay. We've got cannons. No, we're losing tons of men. Damn, dude. Mansour, what the hell? What kind of rolls were those? Now you become an inspirational leader. Alright, so we have how many cannons altogether? Got 4 cannons to our name. And I feel like they're going to be pretty useful at just making things quick. I want to leave this guy here. And since I think that this war is going to go very easily, like no matter what, I'm just going to do, for the moment, a 4-stack. Looting policy of our country will be... We've already fought the battle that we care about. I'm just going to say heavily restrict. Ah, crap. Damn it. Another... Why did that pop up after I closed the other one? Take the scandal. Portugal's got a few ships. Wonder if those ships could take my lights. They probably could. We have a zealous religious head. We've lost the effects of the loyal. Alright, so that's apparently what had popped up, even though I missed it. August the 13th. So he's trying to train some more men. With loyal subjects, they should be pretty good about getting out there and doing their job. An army there to hold that. And then we'll just go stack wipe that and come back. Before we can train up more men. And there's Albrecht's army over to the east. I'm imagining he's probably trained a few extra troops. England's got the 8K troops. They've got Aquitaine does have 2 transports, but England's still going the no navy route. I guess he's just given up on the idea of maybe having an advantage when it comes to the sea. Defensive planner, shock damage received. Alright, that's kind of cool. A little different. I am so concerned about manpower, I think I'm going to just go down to absolute bare minimum sieges here. I mean, we were not even able to fully reinforce before the war. Not to mention, I still have these darn armies that weren't fully reinforced, and we have these cores that aren't done, so... It's an expensive little thing here, but taking advantage of Portugal while he's weak seems pretty good. Not to mention, even without the cannons there, it's... Faris ibn Hamud! No! I needed that guy. Well, naval force limit went down like crazy too. Damn! Stupid burgers. Why do I always forget about stuff like that? Bastards. Should probably head over there. fight that army before it can actually do any real damage to the province. Well, military points are not spectacular, but I think we'll roll another general anyway. Oh my god, 4443! Sweet! Take it. Let's grab you at the 4th guy there. And he could theoretically reinforce fast enough, right? 3% attrition. He might just be stuck suffering attrition and never actually being able to reinforce. Continuously getting disease outbreaks until he's unable to do anything. Well, it's no bankruptcy war, but it's going pretty well against this guy, I think. As far as knocking England out of the war, my best bet's probably just going to be to get some war score against Aquitaine. Getting it from there and then using that to knock him out. Should still count as individual war score against the war leader, or the overlord, England. Let's tell our subjects to be aggressive. See if we can convince them to go fight that army. I'd rather not suffer any combat casualties. Yet here I am suffering attrition, which is probably just as bad. It is a good opportunity to sink his ships. Spoils of war. You guys aren't privateering. Damn it. Somehow when I go into that screen, I somehow keep on exiting it without telling them to continue doing what they had been doing before. So we should be getting the loot from Paris again next month. I mean, Genoa's pretty decent, right? Are we seriously still not getting loot? Where the hell did they go? What are you doing? You're not repairing. You're supposed to be... No! Stop it! Get the hell out there! You've got one ship at 98%! You don't need to repair! You're so crazy bastards, man! We've got disorganization in the ranks. Fitzgerald just got full annexed. Let's try to sink the Portuguese ships. Alright, 6 siege pip guys hanging out here. He'll head over to here. With just his cannon. These guys can head up to there. That'll pretty much be the end of his army, or his Rather, his fleet, I think. Poke out, see if we can sink the rest of these boats. We sink them? Sink them. Get them. Well, we lost one and they lost one. Probably for the best. To Paris again. They're not really doing any harm right now. There's like no devastation mechanic or like province trauma. Like there's nothing that like is getting applied right now, I think, just from having them sit there. The looming disaster at 47% is a bit concerning. Legitimacy is on the rise, so that seems to be getting resolved pretty quickly. By the time it gets closer, I think it'll actually it'll just go away. Can't divert trade here anymore. We can replace it with embargo rivals. Lose 100 admin. The crown will fund the development of the Guzman lands. Consort gets consort seat development. Sure, we got plenty of admin points at the moment. Let's give it a go, see what happens. Chance of losing stability or just lose tradition? Sad to say it, but I care more about stability than I care about tradition. Unacceptable loss. Oh, yuck. Hell out of there. Let's just put the guy there. That's too bad, game. You can't make me lose troops when I already have a 0 stack. Alright. So, war score is decent, but to actually get a big chunk out of Portugal here, I think we do need to go focus in now on England and actually knocking him out of the war. Are we actually getting money from privateering Paris yet? Yes, thank you. And it looks like Leon is being an aggressive little guy and heading straight over there. Good. I'm, for the most part, going to just sit this war out now. I don't mind staying at war for a little bit, so long as it keeps my subjects from really getting too much more liberty desirous. Liberius? Oh, you know what? A royal marriage would also go a long way. If I could actually afford the legitimacy hit. And we'll probably want to keep this war going till the other core is complete. Should have probably waited for the Portugal core to finish. It was pretty close. It's like 2 years out. Could have just waited 2 extra years and then done it, but we'll fall below 10%. That'll drop the Civil War ticker. And the Peasants' War should be fine, as long as legitimacy keeps going up. A villa. 400. I guess trade value, sure. Why not? We like trade value. Trade value is good. So full maintenance. Army is actually... We're sort of making cash. I think I'm going to actually go down to like no maintenance at this point. just don't think my army is going to be exposed to anything. And this is a great way to keep my subjects loyal by having them suffer some attrition. They probably... I hate how you can't see them in this list. You can't say allies, you can't say, like, show subjects. I've got a bunch of them. I can't name them all the same thing or something. Just try to figure it out, but, like, yeah, we're Granada, we've got Galicia. He's got 11k manpower. And then, like, Leon, 11k manpower. Like, that's why they're getting some liberty desires. They feel like they're tough. The mission still, it does feel pretty static. The fact that I can't really change it. And we're decreasing slightly, but that's probably okay. At least for a while. Alright, cool. Well, hey England, you want to leave the war anytime soon, buddy? We technically have 0 individual war score with him right now. Looks like the occupation of La Brit is worth absolutely nothing. Worth 0.1. We may need to just go blockade everything that he owns. Or get an occupied level 4 fort. That might do it. Okay, there goes Civil War. Well, at least there goes the progress of it, which is fine. And this is just going to continue to be an issue, but it's not a big problem, really. Driving him straight into bankruptcy would be solid. I just don't want to give up this 2 ducats a month from the Genoese spoils of war. It's a lot of money. I mean, that's 10% of the income of our country right there, coming from pilfering Genoa. Well, he has no ships, so maybe I can go just blockade with the transports. Alright, cool. Well, I gotta put a cut in here, but I'll be back in the next episode where we'll hopefully wrap up the war with England and Portugal. And I think this time around, I'd like to get enough war score to maybe annul the alliance if we don't do more damage to Portugal. We'll see. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.